Hi guys, this is my first iteration presentation from Mr. Piercy's capstone. And before we get into what I did, I just want to talk about my mission statement a little bit. So my mission statement is just I found people here like need more accessible financial education on side hustle and the power of compounding so then they can build like lasting independence out of it. And my project will make these concepts simple, clear, and approachable for everyone. So this is just probably like just working with like people who needs to know, like for example, like not just HPA, more probably like in the public schools or like the middle school, just anyone, just make it like approachable for everyone. Yeah. And so I did a session with the middle school like a month ago with the seventh grader in Mr. Brown's class, and it went pretty well. And then I talk about wants and need because I didn't know like what to talk about because since this is my first time teaching. But I'll show you my slideshows, and then I'll like stop and talk about it more. Okay, so like first I introduced myself a little bit, and then I did like activities during the session and Q&As, like really simple Q&As, and yeah, and we talk about like an activity. I'm gonna show you the handout that I put during the class, but this one is just giving them an idea about budgeting, and we talk about savings a little bit, and about the stuff they have to afford after they get their like checks. It's just like a more realistic things like they might not know. And there's one of the activity where it's like I give them like $120 and they have to like choose what to like buy to able to survive. So it's like yeah. And this is how the session went. So I would say the participation was pretty high, and but one thing I noticed the boys talks a lot, so it was like interesting. But I'll plan to do like 2 or 3 more session in this class. So yeah, so I'm still planning ahead. And for this session, I got feedback from everyone. So the exit ticket, one of them is the questions are like write down your name, what you learned today, and what would you want to learn next class. So a lot of them talk about savings and talk about like how they want to learn like the ways of saving and how taxes works. So yeah, I'm gonna focus my next session based on the reflection of them. Yeah. And for the development process, it's a lot of emails. I send out like probably like at least 100 emails. So this one is like um, the email to Mr. Servernock, which is the middle school principal, and it's just like telling him about like my capstone idea and seeing if he wants a session in the middle school. And he referred me to Mr. Brown, and it's like the email from him. Like I have to do a lot of follow ups because they're really busy people, but it worked out in the end. And this one is the first official email that I sent to Mr. Brown, and which includes the all these other emails. And this is my proposal to Mr. Brown. So like before you do any session with the middle school or just like anywhere, you have to like say about like, oh, what's your mission and what's your outcome of this class, and just something like that. And then after like he agreed to let me like use his class and stuff, we had a meeting about just like talking about like, oh, like what topic would they like and the approach to the kids and stuff. So I got my first idea from the Federal Deposit Insurance Corporation about like what to like tell to teach them. So and then Mr. Brown looked through it and he like pretty like the stuff. And this is just like this notes I wrote down while the meeting is an hour long, like and like a month before it. So like there's a preparation to do. And my challenges um for this capstone is probably just it's my first time teaching kids. It's very like confusing for me, and also like the boys were like I don't know, they're just like being seventh graders. But I would want to like have the girls more participation because the girls are just like the boys are taking over. And then a lot of time I have to seek help from Mr. Brown, which is like a little bit like um, I feel like I'm being dependent on him. So which I want to like improve my teaching skills. I don't need to seek that much help from him, or else it would be like just like you know yeah. And then and also like the session, like I really want to know what the student feels about it, and so I like keep seeking feedbacks and stuff. But otherwise, it's going pretty well. And for my future plans and reflection, so first of all, first of all, I'm gonna do 3 more sessions in a middle school or two, start from January. And I got in contact with my Waimea Middle School, and then the principal wrote me back an email, and she's still gonna see like what time works the best. But I'm definitely gonna have a session there. And also during Thanksgiving, I met this girl. Her name is Annie. She's a personal like money coach, so I'm gonna seek help from her, and she might be like one of the guest speaker in HPA. It's just like more like a brainstorming, but she'll probably come and then like give like some lessons to HPA students, and that's it. Thank you.
Um, I just have a question because I kind of didn't understand a little the last part. What do you mean by personal money coach? Like, how is she like gonna help you with the
Okay,
project?
so yeah, so her job is to like when people have any like financial struggles, either having too much money or like not enough money, like people go to her and just like ask for like advice and stuff. And then she have experience teaching kids, and she held like summer camps and stuff. So she told tell me about it during the break, and I got like we talked a little bit, and I was like, oh, can I get in touch with you if you it would be great if you come here and teach like the students here, or even like the middle school parents, or that would be great. Yeah, yeah, she's like financial advisor.
Um, when you were teaching the kids in the middle school, were they able to understand concepts like taxes, insurance, and loans, and like how they work, or
Yeah,
was it like a little too much for them?
no, it was so surprising because like I feel like some of them even asked beyond like my knowledge. Like one of the kid asked about like how to like skip taxes, which is like illegal, and then he just like keep going like, Mr. Brown, like what if like I lied to the government? And I was like, okay, you can't do that. First of all, you can't do that, but there's like other ways of like um doing less taxes that rich people do, and we can talk about it next session if you're interested. But I don't think it's hard for them, and a lot of them talk about like Airbnb, like the concept of just like renting things out and then get money back. So I think it's like it was surprising. Yeah.
How do you plan to get your teaching and your lessons out to like the community outside of HPA?
So I reached out to Waimea Middle School, and this is actually a good question because like one of my mission statements is to like be approachable for everyone here. For example, like HPA people are more fortunate than other people, so like I do want to put it in the community. So first of all, like I already get in touch with the middle school, Waimea Middle School, so which is good. But I'll probably like think about ways to even reach to Kona side, or like potentially. Yeah.
Who have been your mentors for your project so far?
Oh, my mentors. Okay, first of all, is Mr. Wilson, but he's like a really busy man, and I don't think I need him so far right now. So I'm just more focusing on having Mr. Brown as my mentor. But once the session ends, I'll probably like get Annie into my project, and also probably like go back to Mr. Wilson. Yeah. Thank you.